Hello, this is a Turnera plant which grows on streets of Ishigaki. So I'm sitting not far away from Ishigaki ferry terminal, and Turnera is growing all around on the streets of main Ishigaki town. Originated not from Ishigaki and not from Ryukyu Islands and even not from Asia. Turnera is mostly American plant, widely cultivated as ornamental, and therefore escaped and now grew as a typical tropical weed all around the tropical countries. Turnera from the distance doesn't look extremely unusual, so kind of low or sometimes higher shrub, evergreen with yellow flowers. First thing which I found when I was cultivated this plant in the greenhouse, it is amazing manner of flowering. Each time only one flower is open. That flower is a perfect botanical clock. So it will open early in the morning. So right now it's about like 10:30. Flowers start to open at 9 a.m. and by the evening all flowers will close. Flower live just one day and will close in the end of day. When flower is opening, you can see that petals are spirally arranged. This is typical for some flower plant groups, and that spiral will open and will close in the evening in more or less easy way. When closing, this spiral has amazing possibility of self-pollination. If insect pollination did not occur, then closing spiral will push stamens close to the styles of the pistil and therefore will allow to make a self-pollination. So, like one flower per day, very clockwise opening and closing. Now if you see flowers closer, you will see amazing thing. In many species of that group, Turnera and in general family Turneraceae, flowers are epiphyllous. So flowers are attached to the leaf. So a bit similar to what we see, for example, in Helvingia. So flower will grow on the basement of the leaf. That character is rare among flowering plants and might allow you to distinguish Turnera without problems. Then flowers also have attracting insects in very unusual way. There are some small nectarines inside the flower, but also nectaries are present on the base of the leaf. So if you look on the leaf from the back side, you will see some drops. This is drops of nectar, and these drops are actually sweet, so they attract insects and most of all ants. So ants like to go inside flowers of Turnera. Big and small ants are easily to find in these flowers, and therefore sometimes plant may be dangerous because ants will bite you if they feel like you are your enemy. Now Turnera is plant which is not only cultivated for ornamental purposes, but also like a medical plant. American species of Turnera are used very broadly for multiple diseases. It's mostly anti-inflammatory plant and used for gastrointestinal diseases. And also, at least one species of Turnera is a famous aphrodisiac. So Damiana plant, very similar to this one, and plant which grows in Mexico is frequently used in that way. You can guess the medical properties of plants from the odor. Actually, leaves of Turnera are covered with hairs, and they are highly odorate. Kind of anti-infection one, aphrodisiac, and good in general for urinal system. Turnera belongs to its own family, Turneraceae. Turneraceae is not far away from the family of passion flowers, Passifloraceae, and this group is kind of Passifloraceae alliance, they call it. And plant is also bearing some different characters which allow to distinguish it from Passiflora, from passion flowers very well. For example, there is no corona, and plants are not vines and don't have any tendrils. But there are other plant characters which are similar between all these groups. For example, if you look to the center of flower, you will see exactly three styles. So triple pistil and triple fruit will unite passion flower and Turner, and many other smaller characters, including unusual one. So typically plastids, chloroplasts of flowering plants, only inherited by female generation, similar to mitochondria in humans. But in several groups of flowering plants, including the Passifloraceae alliance, chloroplasts might be inherited either from both parents or just from male. So this is an unusual way of chloroplast inheritance, will be among characters uniting passion flower and Turnera together. So this is a Ishigaki, and today is March 23rd, and I'm sitting not far away from Ishigaki port and showing you Turnera, the plant, American one, medical one, funny one, unusual one, which is escaped cultivation and now form kind of typical tropical wheat flora, which I think occur all around the world. Thank you very much.